Welcome back to the Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Alright, so part two. Just want to circle back until my Bigfoot experience and what I think about the Bigfoot guy. You know what I mean, guys? Alright. So, yeah, I mean, one mysterious night, I used to smoke the bad things, the cigarettes. So I was outside around 2:30 a.m. Just went out there to have one of those bad things, the cigarettes, which I don't smoke anymore because I'm so cool now. And I go out there, and all of a sudden I have a rock thrown at me. One thing leads to another. I hear the rustling in the woods, another rock. And all of a sudden rocks are hitting the house left and right. I come in one glass door, I flee to the other. I take a second to think about it, go to the other, yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, rocks are getting thrown at me again, and I hear the rustling and all this stuff, and a boulder hits the house. Those things are very scary when they want to be. You don't mess with these things. But anyways, I'll continue with the footprints. So, my footprints evidence happened in the snow because, I don't know, it doesn't get that wet around here during the summertime or the spring where I've ever been able to see like casts of the footprints. But I have the snow footprints, and they do look very humanoid in figure, the ones around here. I think, in my personal opinion, I think there's some juvenile ones and some adult, like a whole family of them back there. But anyways, I just want to go ahead and read this for you. The size of Bigfoot's feet varies depending on the account and specific legend or sighting. So yes, all parts of the country have different Bigfoot. So each one, some of them might be 9 foot tall, some might be 7, some are like a little smaller, like as high as they go. They're all similar, but they look different, and they're called different names. Okay, like very important. Bigfoot is often described as having disproportionately large feet compared to a human. Alright, so the ones I saw, I have some that are like this big, but I want to talk about their footprints more than I want to talk about the size of them. So I have encountered them in 2 different situations. One when the snow was really hard packed. You know how like it's been there for a minute. It's hard packed and it's really cold. So when that happens, their foot actually looks exactly, almost not exactly, but very similar to human, where you can see there are even toe prints. And the incredible thing about this is I could see exactly where the Bigfoot came onto the property, and I could see exactly where he jumped over the rock wall, and I could see exactly where he jumped back over the rock wall, and exactly where he went back, which is where he came. And the craziest thing about it is I'm 6'3", okay, guys? And I did a running fast as I could to try to like go one footprint to the next, and these things are beautiful. That you can tell it couldn't be anything else but a human or a monster. Okay, 6'3", and I ran as fast as I could down the hill, and my legs, I could only go almost about halfway of one of their strides. That's the impressive. These things they have monstrous power. They're really monsters. I'm not trying to call them that a bad way. They have force that we just don't have on this earth as humans. They're incredible beings, and they are real. And I have had experiences where I know for 1,000% fact that they are real. Okay? So the most famous set of footprints discovered by Jerry Crew in 1958, which is what sparked the widespread interest in the Bigfoot, measured approximately 16 inches in length. Okay? That's pretty big. It's like a shack, you know? Shack Daddy size footprint. However, subsequent sightings and footprints discoveries have reported both larger and smaller, okay? So just because it's only 11 inches doesn't mean it couldn't be a Bigfoot. If they can jump 8, 12 feet in the air up the hill, they have some power. Just remember that. And some of them have been over 24 inches. Can you imagine a foot? All right, here's 1 foot exactly about right here, right? Imagine a footprint that big. Some of these guys, their feet are that freaking big. Imagine what they can do to you with just a little bit of a firm grip. You know what I mean? They're to be respected, they're to be protected, and they are not to be messed with. That's my story. This is part 2. And just to follow up on that, it's important to note the authenticity and accuracy of Bigfoot's footprints can be difficult to verify, as they are often found in remote places, wilderness areas, and subjected to environmental factors that can distort their appearance. Additionally, hoaxes and misidentifications can further complicate the efforts to determine the true size and nature of the feet. But throw that out the window, and I can tell you this. These things are incredible. They are powerful. They are elusive. They are fast. They are smart. And one thing you never want to do, I'm just going to leave with this, is make them angry, because they have the power, not you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get some Cozy's Ghost Adventures action going all the time, guys. Comment down below with any of your Bigfoot experiences. I would love to hear and follow up with you. Catch you on the next one. Peace!